over to the start list for this one, which is already well underway, nearing the 900-meter marker. We're starting out in lane number 1, the hometown Canada, Italy in lane number 2, Switzerland lane number 3, New Zealand in lane number 4, and Spain in lane number 5.
One thing about the World Championships I love so much is you see the flags on the oars. It's an easy way to make out who to cheer for. The singlets also help, usually the colors of their flag. See the Canadians in the top right of your screen, just falling out of frame of contention of the top 3 here. We have New Zealand in the lead, Italy coming up in 2nd place. And then a little ways away is Switzerland, but enough to make a move. Again, we saw Australia do the exact same thing. If they're running the same strategy, they wouldn't have seen the results that Australia did, but we know it works. Let's see if they can pull off the same feat the Australians did just moments prior.
New Zealand holding on to a narrow lead right now, 8 meters over the Italians. Marley, King-Smith, and James Dimock, the 2 in the boat, in the lead as it stands. And again, just the top 2 moving on. So currently, Italy and New Zealand will be the ones to find themselves in the semifinals, unless the Swiss, you see on your screen now, as well as the Spanish, can overtake them for one of those top 2 positions.
If you're just tuning in, we are on the U19 junior division for a little bit of the morning to finish off the morning. You're watching the 2024 World Rowing Championships. We're watching the Heat 3 of the junior men's double sculls, Heat 3 of 4. The top 2 will move on to the semifinals. All the other racers will move on to the repechage tomorrow.
So a quarter of the race left. New Zealand's with a strong time through 1,500 meters, 5:14.68. Slowly but surely edging that gap between them and Italy in 2nd place. 10 meters now between.
Start listening to Audible. Discover thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, and Audible originals. Try now. T's and C's apply.
Important in this race. 300 meters to go. The stroke rate increasing for the Italians as they try and catch the New Zealand boat in first.
The one thing we haven't seen too much of today is the Swiss racing. You can hear the cowbells going. Some of them even have the singlets to match a cow's fur. But they're trying to get into that 3rd place position over Spain. It's a great environment here on the grandstands. We have one on either side of the water. There you see the flags at the top for the Swiss. It is New Zealand still in the lead. Italy 10 meters behind them. New Zealand, though, 5 meters a second. Really great speed to finish out that race. There you have the top 2 to move on. New Zealand, the official time, 6 minutes, 58 seconds. Italy in 2nd, just over 7 minutes.
So the Italians will finish in 2nd place. New Zealand with a sub-7-minute time will finish in 1st. And those 2 will be the qualifiers to the semi-final. New Zealand with a time of 6:58.75. Italy 7:01.59 in 2nd place. And Spain in 3rd, 7:04.21. The Canadians rounding out in 5th place with a time of 7:21.44.
Yeah, if you're the Canadians, they're finishing a little well behind the pack. You have to know this is a great experience for you, and usually you might not be in these certain events